Shore Kings Rivalry, where I have done a freaking connection test and I've gotten over 100. I have maximum internet this time. I promise you. Fingers crossed this does not go potato. But hopefully we can finish out these games. And if we do, I will stream something else. I have until probably around midnight. So let's do this. Let's just hop straight into it.
Now USA with it. They trail by 1. So Team World's 5 right now. Koulibaly is out there with Rivalry. Then it's Buzelis. Then there's Wembenyama. And it's Czar in at the power forward position. And so Wembenyama will bring it up for Team World.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans. Well, I think, as is always the case, the story of the game tonight won't have a lot to do with defense.
That's the way it always is. I mean, a half-court alley-oop or a spectacular behind-the-back pass, that's exactly what the people want to see in this game.
And the foul called on Alex Saw.
Third team foul.
That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
And it's a completely new group for USA. Pass to Bailey. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him. This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Weekend. I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
One shot.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. An All-Star week is one great show after another.
Here's Rivalry. Pass to Kamare. Shot clock at 6. Over Miller. Kamare misses.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
Inside. Edey can't hit. To the middle. Here's Hockhead. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Pass to Edey. Here's Bateem. Stolen by Thompson. And now USA on the break. Now Jackson Davis. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And Team World called for the foul. You brought the big stage these young guys around tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor, and it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers.
2 shots.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second. Team World trails by 3. Pass to Edie. Here's Bateem. Hasn't made one yet. And the layup falls.
And we haven't seen very much of him in the regular season yet. But there's no question he's got a very bright future ahead of him.
I agree with all of that. Even with limited playing time, his talent has been evident. And that talent is strong enough to have earned him a spot in this game. And that says a lot considering he doesn't play a bunch for his team.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The team shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for USA.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And another key for them tonight, attacking the basket. Taking it right to the hoop. Never a bad idea.
First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both. So it's USA now. Here's Bailey. Now Jackson Davis. Here's Thompson. Jaquez trying to get open. Thompson with the bucket. And USA leads by 3.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Hey, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now, here is Miller. Scoreless thus far. Here's Kamare. Covered by Miller. Kept alive. Pass to Prosper. Rizashay in the corner. 4 on the clock. Chops one in from the wing. Rizashay has got 5 points so far.
He's got a nose for the bucket. Rizashay ready to go once he got it.
Bailey passes to Miller. Good on the triple.
And there's no question he was going to be playing in this game, because as far as a first or second year player goes, he's about as impactful as any in the league.
That's exactly right. I mean, he's quickly become one of his team's most important players. For most guys, that can take years, but it's happened really fast for him.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, good job to take at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
For Team World, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. The first free throw is good. That one is no good. USA leading by 3. Passes to Bailey. Down low. Here's Jackson Davis. Drops in the layup for 2.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's Kamare. Good D by Miller. 1:25 left here in the opening quarter. And he's able to get it back. Rebounded by Prosper. Team World trails by 5. Rivalry with it. He's got 5. Out of bounds. It'll be USA's ball. And Team World making a change here. Sanogo's checked in. .109 left in the first quarter of the game. Thompson inside. The offensive rebound. Jackson Davis. Yep, that one goes in there. Jackson Davis has got 5 now.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Bailey. And that one, good. And now it's a 9-point USA lead.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Team World with another miss.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Already his 2nd foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Rivalry. And that one hits back iron. Pass to Bailey. Shoots over Rivalry, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And it's USA ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll get you back to the action after this break. Welcome back as we get a glimpse of the future here at the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it has been a fantastic game up to this point.
It certainly has. I mean, we know these young fellas can play, and they are putting on a show.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
So, Team World's 5 right now. They've got Rivalry. He's out there with Koulibaly. Buzella's out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's Sanogo in at the 4 slot. Here's Buzella's. That shot off. Good D by Thompson.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
Shots good by Bone. Bone's got the lead up to 11 now for USA.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Big time slam by Wembanyama. This is why you got to push him out of the paint.
Here's Bone. Holmgren wide open. Drains the 19-footer. And USA leads by 11.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Here's Wembanyama. He's got 8. Pass to Sanogo. Here's Rivalry. He's covered by Thompson. And the rejection by Holmgren. Shot clock at 3. Second chance shot. Koulibaly, no good.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense.
And how about all these dunks? I mean, this game's been a complete crowd pleaser, no doubt.
I know, I'm loving it. These players are really strutting their stuff tonight. Showtime!
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now, Reza Shea. He's got 5. The tray. Here's Wembanyama. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Keep a body on it.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Substitution on the court.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
Thompson outside. There's the pass to Kingston. From deep. Rebound by Team World. Wembanyama's got his 6th rebound on the night. On the wing, Koulibaly. Goes in for the dunk.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
For USA, they missed a few free throws up to this point, shooting 4-7 from the foul line tonight.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And Patterson drops them both. We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
Team World
And I
calls
know the
timeout.
fans love it. And nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity. Always a plus.
And now the first timeout called here for Team World.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
Tsar with it. After Rivalry, 5 on the clock. They get a hand on it, out of bounds. It'll be USA's ball.
USA ball.
So it's USA now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Kingston. Up and in. It's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And you know what? He does. I mean, in the NBA, you've got to have ways to score over defenders of all sizes.
USA leading by 12. Patterson passes to Bone. To the paint. Got a piece of it. Here's Koulibaly. He has 6. To the inside. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
Now, Rivalry. He's got 5.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Team World trails by 12. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket. And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Patterson passes to Bone. Misses from short range. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for Team World. Here's the teardrop. They grab their own miss. Star's shot is off. USA leading by 10. Rivalry with the steal. And the fast break now for Team World. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Rivalry has gone just 2 for 8 from the field. Right there at 25%. A step-back shot here. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Inside. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Wembanyama outside. Passes it to Tsar. And it's blocked. And he recovers it. Goes up again. Oh, there's the strength training. Wembanyama.
And he's been a gem this year. I mean, there have been so many highlights for him all over the first half of this season.
And I've got a feeling, Greg, he's just getting warmed up. I think he'll be even better after the All-Star break.
The USA calls time here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And USA with some changes. Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for Patterson. And Miller subbed in for Thompson. Here's Holmgren. USA moving the ball around. Jaquez left side. Unloads from 13. And by 10. Pass to Wembanyama. There's Wembanyama using his size inside.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
The kid passes to Holmgren. Good on the three-point shot. Holmgren's got 7 points in the game.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama with an evasive move.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Here's the kid. A three ball. Rebounded by Kamare.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Going inside, and he spins it one-handed.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
So it's USA now, following the bucket by Team World. It's good. Holmgren's got 7 points for the quarter.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
Koulibaly with it. He's got 6. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
That one on Jaquez.
Team foul.
For Team World, they have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. So both teams making some changes here. So he gets them both.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect in line so far here in the second quarter.
Team World trails by 9. Now Koulibaly. Pass to Batim. Fires the 3. Koulibaly, no good. USA leading by 9. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
It's his first trip to the line.
USA, Amen Thompson. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses.
Hey, when you look at Thompson, his physical attributes jump out at you right away. I mean, he is a freak athlete with tremendous upside.
And Team World making a change here. Sonogo's checked in. He hits the second from the line. And Team World calls time here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Team World trails by 10. Here's Koulibaly. He has 6. Pass to Batim. Here's Prosper. Covered by Miller. Good ball movement here by Team World. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Batim. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
For Team World, they have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. And the first one at the line is good. Trace Jackson Davis is checked in for USA. And so he hits both. USA leading by 8. Bailey passes to Miller. Thompson outside. Shot from the wing. Rebound by Team World.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Here's Prosper. No scoring in this one. Here's Heaney. Pass to Batim.
2 minutes.
Good D by Miller. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And more than just a jump shooter, Miller's very good around the rim. A rare quality for a wing these days.
Koulibaly with it. He's got 6. Got a hand on it. And here's Miller. We've got 1:18 left in the first half of basketball. He lobs it up.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Here's Prosper, covered by Miller. Pass to Batim. Offline with his 3. USA leading by 12. Here's Miller. Rebounded by Prosper. 32 seconds left in the first half. Here's Sonogo. Koulibaly with it. Lets it fly. Can't nail the jumper.
You know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
The pass to Jaquez. Now here's Thompson. High arcing shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Thompson's got the lead up to 14 now for USA. And it's USA with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Back to the action in just a minute.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And hello again. What a showing tonight. A sold-out building is where the action is happening. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. The Rising Stars game has become such a special part of All-Star Weekend. We couldn't have a better showcase for the incredible players that are just getting their NBA careers underway. Just think of all the plays that these young players have in front of them.
Well, you got to love this game. really get to compare these guys as they go head-to-head. And they enjoy it, too. And some of them, honestly, have already played against each other in high school and college.
And Kenny, you and I have watched these guys develop along the way. I'm proud of their accomplishments. Look into a crystal ball, the future of this league for these guys.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Welcome back to this showcase of the amazing young talent in the NBA, the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it's not hard to tell just how much fun these young guys are having out there tonight.
That's exactly right. And the same goes for the fans. I mean, they're having a blast, too. What a terrific event this has been.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, this is who Kenny Atkinson has out there. They've got Holmgren. Get out there with the star Thompson. And it's Patterson in at the 4. Here's Buzelis. He's covered by Thompson. It's hauled in by USA. Here's Bone.
Team world foul. Zachary Rivalry. First personal foul. First team foul.
For USA, they've gone 7 of 11 from the line.
USA. Bone. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. Team World trails by 16. Wembanyama outside. Passes it to Sarr. Now Rivalry. Pass to Buzelis. Just 5 on the clock. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. To the middle with 1 on the clock, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
For USA, they've gone 9 of 13 from the line. And he makes the first. And so he makes both from the line. Team World trails by 16. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And that fourth foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Here's Bone. He's got 8. Pass to Kingston. The floater. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Down low. Sarr. And Sarr throws it down.
How about Sarr? Just ridiculous athleticism for a 7-footer.
The pass to Patterson. And stolen by Sarr. Here's Koulibaly. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Koulibaly's got 4 this quarter.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Here's Bone. Here's Thompson. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Gotta do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
Back to Koulibaly. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Kingston. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Rivalry. 5 points in the game. Patterson with it. Ball's knocked loose. And the fast break now for Team World. Pass to Wembanyama. Good ball movement here by Team World. The 3. The size, the shooting touch. Wembanyama is unreal.
And a monster game for Wemby. With the matchup issues he creates, I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
The USA calls time here.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Everyone get loud and put your hands together for your USA victory!
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. To the paint. Thompson passes to Kingston. Lets it go from deep. USA with another miss.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight. And the length of Sarr is a lot to deal with. Sometimes the defense has to foul.
For Team World, they have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw missing.
There's just so much potential for Sarr. He's got that Wemby-like build with a lot of skill.
Good on the second free throw. USA leading by 10. Here's Bone. He's got 8. Patterson inside. Holmgren trying to get open, and Sarr pulls it down. Sarr's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Rizachet. Shot clock at 5. Looking to end his cold spell. It's hauled in by USA. At one point, they led by 16. The kid passes to Bone. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Rizachet.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Kamar is checked in. Good on both. Now Rizachet, 5 points in the game. Pass to Kamare. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Koulibaly. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Bone passes to Holmgren. USA with another miss.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
Wembanyama, no good. USA leading by 9. And here is Patterson. 8 points for him. Pass to Bone. From outside the arc. Hits it from 3-point range. Bone's got 9 points here in the second half.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Rizachet with it. Now the pass to Wembanyama. Over Holmgren. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Oh my goodness.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Passes it to Wembanyama. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's the kid. 3-pointer. The shot will not fall.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
The USA calls time here.
There you go, fans. That was your USA dancers.
USA leading by 12. Pass to Bone. Driving in. Floats one up. And easy 2 points on the layup. Bone's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Here's Edey. Jaquez defending. Edey gets the bucket. Edey's got his first points of the game.
Good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
Thompson passes to Bone. Over Edey, and he can't bank that one in. Team World trails by 12. Now, Koulibaly. 13 points in the game. Pass to Kamare. Here's Batim. And Team World, another three.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
Pass to Bailey. The pass to Jaquez. Rebounded by Prosper.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Here's Batim. He's got 14. Pass to Prosper. And Team World, another three.
Olivier Maxence Prosper.
USA leading by 6. Now, here's Thompson. He has 5. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
It's a good sight to see Thompson being aggressive, taking it to the defense and getting the foul as a result.
At the line for
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for USA.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
And another thing they've been exceptional at is their passing. On-target ball movement has gotten them a lot of assists tonight.
That free throw good from Thompson.
on the court.
And USA making a change here. And he makes the first but misses the second. Team World trails by 7. Koulibaly with it. He's got 13. Pass to Edey. And he gets it to go. Edey's got a second bucket tonight.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Bailey passes to Holmgren. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Pass to Koulibaly. Yep, it counts. Koulibaly's got 15.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Thompson finds Miller. Passes it to Holmgren. And so it looks like it's still USA's ball. And Team World making a change here. Sanogo's checked in.
Adama Sanogo.
And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter. Miller, no luck.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
On the clock. With the fadeaway. And there's a whistle. That goes on Zach Edey.
Third personal
That'll be his
foul.
third foul so far.
Team foul.
USA leading by 5. 1:12 left to play here in the third. Now Hawkins. Here's Bailey. He has 5. And here's Miller outside. It's good from long range. 10 points for him.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass was coming.
Pass to Bateem. 43 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Sonogo. Is defending. And now USA on the break from past the arc. Rebound by Team World. 80's got 6 rebounds in the game. 23 seconds left in the third. Here's Kamare. Chalk up 2 there. 80's got 6.
They just aren't attacking from the perimeter like they did in that first half, and I think that's part of the problem right now.
Pass to Bailey. Oh, and he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
The third quarter comes to a close. USA leads by 8. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's time to get back into it at the Rising Stars Challenge. A night none of these young players will ever forget, I'm sure.
Oh, to be young and athletic. Just a ton of energy out there on the floor tonight.
Yeah, you know, like we see every year, these young guys are super excited to be playing in this game, and that excitement comes out onto the court.
Here's Wembenyama. So Team World's 5 right now. We've got Buzelis. Rizachet is out there with Wembenyama. And it's Bateem in at the 2-guard spot. And there's the pass to Miller. And the rejection by Wembenyama. Clock at 4. Second shot opportunity. Rebound by Team World. Wembenyama has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Got a piece of it. Here's Buzelis, and it's blocked. And Miller throws it down hard.
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
Pass to Rizachet. Here's Sonogo. Now Rizachet. And the foul called on Brandon Miller. That's his first foul. Stars check in for Team World.
Substitution on the court.
Rizachet with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the triple. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Tipped away and stolen by Song. Pass to Rizachet. Now Buzelis, covered by Miller. From the arc. And it's Rizachet missing.
He's been ice cold tonight. You know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
Yeah, I have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
And Team World calls time here.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And USA making a change here. Bones is checked in. Koulibaly, he's checked in for Team World. Good ball movement here by Team World. Patterson against Wembanyama. Shoots over Patterson. Team World with another miss. USA leading by 12. Inside, here's Thompson. Rebound by Team World. Sarr's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Rivalry. He doesn't hit that one. Now USA with it. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
What you can't help but notice this half is how good they've been from the free throw line. Lights out.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And his work at the free throw line has been terrific tonight, making the most of his chances.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Koulibaly. Knocked away. Shot clock at 5. Here's Thompson. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Bone.
Whoa! Big time. Whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard.
Tell you what, the coach's heart was in his throat, and he was in shock and awe. But now, he's got a big smile on his face.
Passes to Bone. Back to Thompson. Here's Bone. And it's denied. Now Sarr. Count the basket.
Letting the big man Sarr go to work inside. I like seeing him being aggressive down low.
Here's Bone. Pass to Kingston. This one for 3. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Rivalry with it. Looking to get it going. And it's been a while, but he finally gets one to go.
Possessing good size and impressive versatility. The rookie, Rivalry, looking comfortable operating inside.
Patterson passes to Thompson. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night. Team World trails by 14. Koulibaly, bounce pass. Wembanyama looking it over. Pass to Rivalry. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Wembanyama's got 5 assists in the game. Here's Kingston. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And the pass to Sarr. On the wing, Koulibaly. Patterson defending. Here's Wembanyama. It's hauled in by USA. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Patterson. And the rejection by Wembanyama. driving to the basket. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we can add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roof.
And Wembanyama throws it down. USA leading by 8. Bone passes to Miller. That's tipped.
Great timing on the rejection there. This young kid, Sar, has major defensive potential.
Wembanyama outside. Good ball movement here by Team World. Pass to Rivalry. Buzelis with the ball. And the shot goes in. And it's 6 points for Buzelis.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's Bone to the inside. They get it again. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Coulibaly shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
It's on Asar Thompson.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Team World.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And also, guys, how about the hustle we've seen on the boards? They're getting after it and cashing in on second chance scoring opportunities.
That's good from Coulibaly. Holmgren, he's checked in for Brandon Miller. And Coulibaly drops them both. Here's Bone. Dishes it to Holmgren. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Pass to Buzelis. Here's Wembanyama. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
Considered by many to be the best prospect since LeBron James, Wembanyama seems determined to reach his full potential.
And he sinks the second. USA leading by 5. And Buzelis gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's the kid. He's defended by Coulibaly. And there it is for him. Bones got 6 in the quarter.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Out of bounds. It'll be USA's ball.
USA ball.
Holmgren kicks to Thompson. Bone passes to Thompson. Thompson with the jam.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Bone. Holmgren kicks to Thompson. Here's Bone. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Now, Reza Shea. Bone with the rebound. USA leading by 9. To the left wing. To the middle. Here's Holmgren. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you know teams are going to be physical with Holmgren, but he's aggressive. Boy, he plays with passion.
3 throw drops for Holmgren.
And something to like about Holmgren is his ability to run the floor. A 7-footer who can get up the court in a hurry and get to the rim before the D gets set.
Holmgren hits them both.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Reza Shea with it. Right block shot. The shot's good.
For 2, Zachary Reza Shea.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Here's the kid. He's defended by Koulibaly.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Team foul. At the line for USA, Kingston, taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that'll push the lead to double digits. And that's and it's Team World with the ball. Here's Reza Shea. Inside. Holmgren with the steal. Here's Bone. Pass to Kingston. Here's Bone. The pass to Patterson. 4 on the clock. Down low. Lays it up off the glass. Bone's got 23.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And Team World calls time here. They're down by 13. 1:16 left to play in the final quarter. A moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Asar Thompson.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, this much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
So much great young talent on the floor, but he stole the show with the display he put on.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Here's Bone. Pass to Patterson. Just 5 to shoot. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And U.S. There's 47 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Now, Buzelis. This is it to Wembanyama. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Holmgren. Bone passes to Holmgren. Here's Bone. USA moving the ball around. Pass to Kingston. Over Koulibaly. The shot by Kingston, no good. Koulibaly with it. So we see USA taking the win here.
What a terrific game. I tell you what, these young players are going to give us years of excitement to come. The future of the NBA is looking very bright with these guys, Kevin.
Terrific young players. It sure is. You're right, Greg. And this really was a fun contest to watch, as it always is. We hope you've all enjoyed it as much as we have. Thanks so much for joining us. For Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.
Lost my all and I got it. That's my hustle and ambition. Never lose sight on the path. I had to turn on my vision. Separate myself from them clowns. They ain't really about business. You only strong as your weakest link. So I be trying to live my universal laws in effect. When you use your mind as a threat. I'm chasing money like thought the youngest gone on the. When I was down bad, was missing. Pray to the Lord, I make it out the trenches. I had to grind when given. Know it's a purpose, so I move different. God chose me, he told me different. Feel like I'm stuck in this life that I'm living. I'm trying to grind and stack to the ceiling. I had to stamp my name and my image. I stand in their chest, I hustle relentless. I gotta keep my mind on the mission. I can make Steven wanna see the vision.
business mode. Them in business mode. Never no stagnant. It's all about the give and go. Them in business mode. Them in business mode. The way that I'm dropping, you can never stop the flow. Them in business mode. Them in business mode. Them in business mode. Them in business mode. You can never stop the flow.
Wow.
Ooh, now it's not comfortable.
This Paul George is moving too. Current level 40.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Look at those moves, man. 5. Finish.
Good take.
Big D. Big D, no threes.
No threes.
Boom corner.
Help.
Good stuff.
Stay on. Yep, no threes.
Yep. Switch on screen? Yeah.
Okay, I'm down.
1 second.
That's fine.
Man,
that was a tough shot. That was a tough shot.
Let's meet the starters for your Cleveland Cavaliers. At forward, 6'5", number 35, Isaac Okoro. At center, 6'11", number 31, Jared Allen. Starting at power forward, standing 6'11", number 4, Evan Mobley. At the point guard position, 5 feet 10 inches, number 13, Cody. The other guard, at 6 foot 3 inches, number 45, Donovan Mitchell. The head coach of your home team. This is your Cleveland Cavaliers.
A Sunday afternoon with the NBA here on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brett Barry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. We've got Scoot Henderson. Rob Williams is out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then there's Jeremy Grant. And it's Bone in at the point. And for the Cavaliers, a lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. The wing set for him, Mitchell and Okoro. And it's the kid in at the 1 spot. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Here's the kid. Allen finds Mitchell. Shoots over Henderson. And the rejection by Ayton. Grant the pass to Bone. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And Grant with a nice heads-up play, willing to make the next pass.
There's the dish to Mitchell. Shoots. And it's Ayton with the rebound. The Blazers on offense. Grant surveying the D. There's the 3. And they recover it. And Ayton throws it down.
The defense gets physical, but Ayton doesn't seem to get knocked off of balance. That helps him to keep the focus.
Pass to Okoro. He dishes it to Allen. And stolen by Ayton. Henderson right side. And he banks in the layup.
A little like Donovan Mitchell there. Henderson makes some really tough shots in traffic.
Mitchell passes to Mobley. Out to the right wing. Okoro with it, working on Grant. Out to the wing. Rocket 6. Here's Kingston. And another miss by Cleveland.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point land.
Here's the pass to Ayton. Over Allen. And Portland again with the bucket.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Mitchell outside. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first, and it's good. 2 points.
How do you guard that? I mean, Mitchell just towing with the defense.
And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Impressive to see them on the road just step up and have that kind of offensive performance.
We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. You look at Portland. Right now, they're on the outside looking in at the playoff seeds.
Right now for the Blazers, they've had an interesting season for sure. They're competitive, they're feisty, but they're not a team that's going to dominate for long stretches.
I just think if you're on the other side, how much are you looking at that team and saying, we're scared of them? So not a lot of fear from the opposition and what they're bringing to the table. They're good, they compete, but do they have that extra gear? I'm not sure.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
Here's Bone. Last game out, 36 points for him. Here's Grant. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Cavaliers trail by 8. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kenny Atkinson and I got a chance to talk for just a bit, and we talked about the matchup against Scoot Anderson. He told me Scoot is an extremely talented player. He's already somebody you have to game plan for with his scoring and playmaking. This is a guy with superstar potential. The coach has a lot of respect for the skilled youngster. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Here's Bone, and he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. All-Star break is behind us now, Brent. I feel refreshed. Do you feel, you look refreshed? Are you refreshed?
Thank you, Kevin. I took a shower. I'm ready to go. After All-Star break, you know it's a sprint. It's the sprint towards the end of the year, so you've gotten that break. You've gotten away from the game, and you're right back in it knowing that you want to perform your best and give your team the best opportunity to compete in the postseason.
And he knocks down the first one.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
Both shots good from the stripe. Back in the late 80s and early 90s, Brent, the Blazers had a real chance to win some titles.
Oh, man, they ran into some great teams, too, Kevin. The bad boy Pistons and then the Bulls, obviously, with Michael Jordan. Winning a title in those days took something special, and the Blazers were right there.
And Ayton stays with it.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Scoot Henderson.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table. The willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming, so they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. Hey, Brett, what's one area where we really see these Portland Trailblazers excelling?
Well, they're great on the offensive glass. They have presence on the inside. They have a ton of focus on just collecting rebounds. So great at retrieving those misses.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Right, you think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
And Joe Allen will bring it up for the Cavaliers. It's a 10-point game. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Portland.
And it was a matchup you thought they would have cruised through, but they actually dropped a game in this series last year.
And that size and versatility make Jared Allen so hard to defend.
And he's able to get it back. Bones' shot is off.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
For 3, Mitchell. Cleveland gets it back. Allen kicks to Mitchell. Pass to Kingston. Mitchell looking it over. To the left side wing. Okoro wide open. He fires. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
When he's shooting off the catch like this, these are signs of some remarkable improvement in Okoro's game.
Henderson against Mitchell. A drive by Henderson. From the wing. Here's Ayton. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket. Ayton's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Here's the kid. Boy, he was something else against Boston.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And good that time.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
The kid passes to Allen. To the inside. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Defense has got to respect it. Once Allen gets that close, he has that ability to score the ball.
Portland leading by 8. Henderson outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And he's got such a high basketball IQ for a young player. Henderson already has plenty of tricks up his sleeve.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. The first one falls.
Well, Scoot's got great upside, but the next step for him, the evident one here, is just shooting higher percentages and scoring with more consistency.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Jared Allen. Karis LeVert comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And Porter subbed in for the kid. And then for the Trailblazers, Kamar is checked in. And Shaedon Sharpe subbed in for Grant. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Here's LeVert. The shot goes in. First shot, first miss.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
Henderson passes to Ayton. Simons against LeVert. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer, and now we are seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
Throw good, Simons.
And Simons really settling in to what he is in this league, and that is a microwave scorer that can come in and get buckets.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Jabari Walker comes in for Ayton, and Brogdon subbed in for Henderson. And Simons drops them both. And when you're a knockdown shooter like you were, with the kind of athleticism that Anthony Simons possesses, Brent, you're in rarefied air.
Yeah, no doubt Anthony, one of those guys really tough to stop. You got to pick your poison with him. That quickness and his ability to get to the rim, though, that can impact what they do offensively.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Porter passes to Mobley. Back to Porter. And that's good. They pass to get it done.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Kamara. Defended by Batum. Back to Brogdon. Porter against Simons. Batum grabs the miss.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
LeVert against Brogdon. Here's Porter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Strus is checked in. He hits both from the stripe. Now Simons. Really played well against Brooklyn in his last outing. Passes to Brogdon. Back to Simons. Over Porter. That one a little long. And it's Porter with the ball for Cleveland. They trail by 6. LeVert against Brogdon. Pass to Strus. Just 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Batum, good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The pass to Simons. Shoots the 3. Here's Kamara. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Now here's LeVert. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Outside, Batum. Outside, Porter. Back to LeVert. Launches a three. Walker with the rebound. Trailblazers leading by 4. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
And so here's Cleveland. The Cavaliers have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Mobley tries again, lays it up and banks it in.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Pass to Kamara. There's a minute 40 left to play in the first quarter. That one goes in. The Cavaliers trail by 4. LeVert with it. That shot off.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Sharp, the pass to Brogdon. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Outside, Batum. Here's Porter. Walker with some nice D.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Here's Sharp. Can't cash in from close range. Cleveland's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And here is Brogdon. He has yet to score. And he converts the layup.
Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharp's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Trailblazers foul. Tomorrow, his second, third team foul.
The Cavaliers have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. Sam Merrill. He's checked in for LeVert. He hits the second from the line. There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Simons. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Brogdon outside. With 1 on the clock. No good on the last second attempt there. DeAndre, he has been the guy making things happen for Portland. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be back with you shortly. just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Trailblazers' performance here, boys, what do you think they're doing or not doing?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
Portland leading by 5. Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. We've got Williams. He's out there with Ayton. Jeremy Grant is out there with Henderson. And it's Bone in at point guard.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
The kid passes to Allen. Shoots over Henderson. Allen's shot is off.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Cavaliers shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Batum finds Merrill. There's the drive.
Always been a big part of Nicholas Batum's game is that court vision and passing ability.
Henderson outside. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. And Henderson throws it down hard.
And what a creative player this kid is. Henderson, so much fun to watch.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Merrill passes to Allen. Poked away. Here's Bone. Pass to Grant. Shoots over Strus. Here's Ayton. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Yeah, if Ayton can get in that kind of position, he can be a bully on the inside.
The Cavaliers trail by 7, and the NBA is truly an international league. I mean, look no further than DeAndre Ayton, hailing from the Bahamas.
Well, you love that him and Buddy Hield carrying the torch for their home country. Ayton is actually the second first overall pick from the Bahamas, the first one being the great Michael Thompson.
Offensive rebound. Here's Allen. And that one drops. Allen's got 6.
And that kind of bucket for Allen is just injecting energy into the team. One of the best offensive rebounders in the NBA.
Drives to the hoop. Shot's good by Bone.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's Merrill. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Robert Williams. Brent, would you say the point guard is considered the toughest position to play in basketball?
You know, Kevin, I think there's been a massive shift in what the point guard represents in the NBA game. I mean, how many teams over the past couple years that have won championships have played with a traditional setup guard? What we're looking at is duos that can dribble, pass, and shoot and devastate defenses.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And so Merrill nails both of them.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Bone passes to Grant. Pass to Bone. Shot clock at 6. He feeds it to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Think about the next few years. How much more complete will Ayton get? There's some indicators there.
The pass to Strus. The feed now to Allen. Good.
And they repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Jeremy Grant, his first personal second team.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Karis LeVert's checked in for Max Strus. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Sam Merrill.
One shot.
Free throw, good. Allen.
Allen is a mobile 7-footer, rim protector, who's pretty solid offensively, so he provides the kind of stability you want at that position nowadays.
Tracks in the tray.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
And the Cavaliers call time here. DeAndre Ayton with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And they simply have no answer right now for what he's doing to them. He is making them pay.
This break gives us a moment to look at the leading playmakers among rookies for the past 10 games. Would you look at the kid, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists.
Really starting to connect with his teammates. I mean, a really heads-up player for a rookie.
Pass to Allen. Knocked loose. Ayton with it. And Batum picks him up defensively. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. To the paint. Here's Kingston. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Ayton's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Bone passes to Ayton. The kick out to Williams. 6 to shoot. For 3, Henderson. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
The kid passes to Mitchell. Wound up there for Allen. Williams with the steal. And here we go. Grant, right side. Here's Bone. 6 points for him. Henderson outside. 5 to shoot. Shoots over LeVert. And again, it's Portland converting.
He doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Here's the kid. Still yet to score. Mitchell finds LeVert. No good, unable to end this run.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Henderson outside. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Boy, Scoot has everything working tonight.
Timeout called. Cleveland. You look at Scoot Henderson. What a contribution.
You gotta be using this timeout to think about a personnel change or a game plan change to try to slow him down.
Checked in for Cleveland. All right, a chance to check out stats for Anthony Simons. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Cleveland. It's a 14-point game. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. That one, no good.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Now here's LeVert. Here's Bone. It's tipped. Now LeVert. Passes it to Allen. At the elbow, Batum. Pass to LeVert. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, I settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Bone. Here's Ayton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
His first
Lots of times you don't mind fouling a big, but Ayton's a solid foul shooter.
The Trailblazers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
Two shots.
Free throw drops for Ayton.
And Ayton has done such a good job of staying focused and really staying in his lane to make the contributions that he does.
Evan Mobley's checked in for Cleveland. He doesn't get the second one. The Cavaliers trail by 13. Now here's LeVert. Okoro kicks to Mitchell. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. Here now, the upcoming schedule for the Portland Trailblazers. On Monday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers. And then on Wednesday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the Boston Celtics.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
And that one's good, Ayton.
Such a tremendous physical profile that Ayton has. He's getting it done down low.
Here's Allen. No good that time. Some solid defense from Ayton.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the last few years we saw teams giving up bounties worth of draft picks and trades for star players, but with teams now possessing more roster spots to develop prospects and about 3/4 of the tradable picks hoarded by just 1/3 of the NBA's teams, we may not see so many picks given up moving forward. Kevin?
You're exactly right, David. Something certainly to keep an eye on.
Well, the defense has got to bring a little bit more. Hitting Allen like that is not going to prevent him from scoring.
Here's Ayton through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies. You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And here is Simons. After Karis LeVert made the last three-pointer. Henderson inside the three-point line. Evan Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 14. On the pass to Mitchell. Here's Mobley, guarded by Walker. And there's Mobley, and that's good on the assist by Mitchell.
And the ever-growing confidence of Mobley inside. He knows these are shots he can make consistently.
Simons, the pass to Henderson. It's rebounded by Cleveland. When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
A nice shot by Okoro.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Well, awesome to see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory.
Simon with the teardrop. Porter with a block. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Portland leading by 10. Simons the pass to Brogdon. Dishes it to Ayton. And stolen by Mobley. Porter with it. He's got 5. In the corner, Okoro with it. And the 3 off target.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And it's Sharp missing. And it's Porter with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Trailing by 10. Mitchell passes to Allen. Fader on the way. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Ayton's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Oh, Ayton in position. Mobley with the block.
And this is why you gotta be excited about Mobley. Already a special and versatile defender.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
Well, we should also mention how hard they've been working on the offensive glass, just coming up with second chance scoring opportunities. Those can be deflating.
He's made one and missed one so far in the game.
And on the season, he's just a shade under 80 from the line. I'll bet he'd like to get that up over that mark.
Max Strus is checked in for Cleveland. Sam Merrill comes in for Mitchell. Free throw no good for Ayton.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here. Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Here's Simons following the score by Cleveland. There's 45 seconds left now here in the second. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And the Trailblazers lead by 10.
It took a little time for Simons to kind of come into his own, but now he's playing with supreme confidence.
Back to Merrill. Outside Porter. Feeds to Mobley. Rebounded by Kamare.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Simons against Porter. Takes a three. That one, no good. And so it's Portland going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back right after this.
Your Cavaliers do this team.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. A tremendous start for DeAndre Ayton. He had 23 points, 2 steals, and 1 block. Shaq, how'd you think the Trailblazers were playing?
They made every possession count by limiting the mistakes. Very disciplined about protecting the ball and making the right play. If they keep this up, the lead should be safe. Don't get cocky and lose just because you're ahead.
Kenny, let's get your insight on Cleveland.
They haven't been able to get anything going on offense. And the lack of production doesn't just fall on the shoulders of the players. The game plan that the coaches have, it's whack. It doesn't work.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. In at the forward positions, Okoro and Mobley. Donovan Mitchell is out there with the kid. And it's Strus in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Drains it from beyond the arc. Henderson's got 19 points.
Such a confident young man. Scoot just goes for it.
Mitchell finds Strus. Here's the kid. Still without a basket. It's Strus on the wing. Clock at 6. Mobley the pass to Okoro. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Portland leading by 13. Pass to Henderson. Here's Ayton. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Grant on the wing. Covered by Okoro. From deep three-point land. Henderson, no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Portland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's the floater. The Trailblazers with a new shot clock. He gets that one. He's got 25.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
His first team foul.
The Cavaliers have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Jared Allen's checked in for Max Strus. Both shots good from the stripe. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Bone passes to Henderson. Now here's Grant. Passes it to Bone. Goes up on the wing. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mobley's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Allen. Here's the kid. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. Ayton against Allen. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Ayton's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Here's Bone, covered by Mobley. Bone passes to Ayton. Over Mitchell. Puts the fadeaway right on the money. Ayton's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, hitting that mid-range shot, this is right now probably the extent of Ayton's range.
Allen outside. Kicks to Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Henderson looking it over. And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist by Henderson. Ayton's got 29 in the game.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Bone over Kingston. Bone's shot is off.
A struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, they can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
Now here's Okoro. He averages a bit over 6 points a game.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
The finish. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
A good defensive possession leads to Mitchell's hoop. Like all great scorers, Spida looking to get out in the open floor.
Now here's Henderson. 19 points in the game. With the floater, and he lays it up and in. Henderson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard him and where your point of commitment is.
And once known for his defense, Jeremy Grant has become a knockdown three-point shooter. Brent, he's fun to watch.
Yeah, that's really opened up some lanes for him as a player to do more, become more complete. I mean, his slashing game has come along. If you foul him, he's going to cash in at the free throw line.
Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Karis LeVert comes in for Isaac Okoro. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. The kick out to Williams. Henderson against Mitchell. Henderson, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 15. Here's the kid. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second team foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Blazers.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
Well, they've also put an emphasis on driving inside in this game. The defense hasn't been able to stop them from finding those gaps.
No good on the free throw. Sharps checked in for DeAndre Ayton. So he can't get either to fall.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Now here's Henderson. He's got 21. Kevin Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's the kid. Lets a floater go, and they'll keep possession. LeVert against Henderson. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Portland leading by 15. Grant down low. Oh, that was something else.
Man, Jeremy Grant is one of those guys that's capable of highlight dunks on a nightly basis. That time, vicious finish.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Sam Merrill. He's checked in for the Cavaliers. Portland also making some changes. Kamar is checked in. And it's Simons in for Henderson. Now here's Simons. And a miss there on the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough openings to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for Evan Mobley.
We're just not seeing that same fierceness out of him defensively these last few months. He's lost a little bit of that intimidation factor. He's not blocking as many shots, and he's not making the same impact on that end of the floor.
Free throw good. Nicholas Batum.
Batum just brings a lot of experience and helps this team remain confident that he's going to make the right play and make the subtle contributions to put you in a place to win.
Porter's checked in for the kid. And Portland with a change here too. Brogdon's checked in. And both free throws good for Nicholas Batum. Trailblazers leading by 15. Poke loose. Puts it up from 17. And that one's good, Brogdon.
Nice to see Brogdon just step into one from the mid-range.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA is looking for greater parity. The Golden State's Draymond Green said, quite frankly, with this new CBA, dynasties are over. We're the last dynasty you'll be able to speak of because of the way this salary cap is set up. I guess we'll see. Kevin?
I hope he's not right, but he may be onto something, David. Thank you.
One shot. One shot.
And here is Simons. Pass to Kamare. He takes it in. Here's the break. Here's Porter. And he lays that one in. Porter's got 10 points.
Oh, that's great D there. A little petty larceny as he just picks his pocket and takes it coast to coast for the finish.
Here's Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
And not just an athlete. Sharp is very crafty with the ball in his hand.
It's Mobley, top of the key. He kicks it to Batum. Drills it from outside. Batum's got 5 points now this quarter.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Brogdon outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And the Trailblazers lead by 14. Up top corner, covered by Simon. And Mobley throws it down.
And went up and pulled it down. Mobley soaring.
Now here's Brogdon. He's defended by Merrill. The shot by Brogdon, no good. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for the Cavaliers. Now the pass to Porter. Portland grabs the miss. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Sharp. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Karis LeVert.
And how about that move by Sharp against the defense, getting them to put contact on him so he can draw the foul.
You know, Brent, there are many roads that lead to the modern NBA. And Shaedon Sharp took his own unique path.
Yeah, Kevin, you could say that again. I mean, he was on the Kentucky campus as a player, but never participated in a collegiate game. And then all of a sudden finding himself at the top end of the NBA draft without ever playing a college game.
Shooting two.
The free throw drops for Sharp.
Sharp still trying to find some comfort and familiarity at the free throw line. Sometimes it takes some young guys longer.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Strus is checked in. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. And Sharp drops them both.
Now Sharp has such a bright future in this league, especially as a scorer.
Porter passes to Mobley. Now Strus. Still scoreless. Mobley kicks to Strus. Sharp on the wing. Defended by Strus. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot two free throws.
Really taking it to the defense. Sharp was smart not to hold back that time.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And so he's able to get one of two. No good from Grant.
It's not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Strus passes to Mobley. Shoots over Simon. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Grant with the ball. And Batum picks him up defensively. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Jump ball call.
And here are the Cavaliers now. The Cavaliers trail by 15. Porter passes to Mobley. Mobley double teamed. Here's Porter. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Porter's got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, recognizing the opening, and Mobley got it to his teammate there on a platter.
Williams passes to Sharp. 1:41 left here in the third quarter. Good D by Mobley. And here's Strus for three.
And Sharp reportedly a 7-foot wingspan. You saw it in full effect on that block.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Back to Merrill. The dish to Porter. Pass to Strus. Back to Porter, but 3, 5 on the clock. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Locked in right side. Down low. And it's blocked.
Great anticipation. He's racked up a few of those blocks in his career, Batum has.
And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Porter.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Strus against Sharp. Driving inside. Mobley with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Batum. For the Cavaliers, Allen comes in for Nicholas Batum. And it's the kid in for Porter. Ayton, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. .24 seconds left in the third quarter. 5 to shoot. Simons from outside. Trailblazers keep it alive.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
Here's the kid. Pulls it up. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Portland in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The Cavaliers trail by 8. On the court for the Trailblazers, Grant steps in at 4 with Ayton, the big man, in the middle. Then it's Shaedon Sharp. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's Bone in at the 1. And here are the Trailblazers now. 17 points was their biggest margin. Simons against Strus. Sharp trying to break free. They get the rebound. Bone passes to Ayton. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Ayton's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Portland. Simons against Drews. Goes back up. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Three-pointer, Simons. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
Not great numbers, but and how about Jared Allen? A little bit of flair from the big fella.
Inside, here's Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. The kid passes to Mobley. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Well, he played a seamless first half, but in the second half, some poor decisions right here. He continues to throw the ball away.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. LeVert's checked in. And Portland with a change here, too. Scoot Henderson's checked in for Shaedon Sharp. Ayton against Allen. And Henderson gets it to go on the assist by Ayton.
DeAndre Ayton.
Ayton's got 3 assists now in this one. The Cavaliers trail by 10. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Cleveland moving the ball around. Here's Mobley. Back to Allen. 4 on the shot clock. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Portland leading by 10. Bone passes to Simons. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Okoro finds LeVert. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Due to that aggressive style of play on the offensive end, LeVert is kind of just used to contact at this point.
Bone passes to Henderson. Simons from outside. Kingston grabs the board.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case, man. Somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
For the Trailblazers.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Williams, he's checked in for Portland. LeVert against Henderson. For 3. No good. Great D that time from LeVert. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Pass to Kingston. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Back to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside. What a finish by Ayton, using those long arms to snatch that pass up high.
Timeout called Cleveland.
Yeah, you can't make any excuses right now for them giving the ball up as much as they have in this one. Hopefully they can get on the same page during this timeout.
with an update from the sidelines. Let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to catch Kenny Atkinson's message to his team. He told his players, I need you to play smarter out there. You're in a rush right now, and that's why we're behind. Slow things down, run our plays. We'll see if that tempo shifts at all. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And it's Henderson with the ball for the Trailblazers. 17 points was their biggest margin.
Hard to guard when he's that close. Grant really good at drawing the defense in to foul him.
At the line for the Trailblazers, Jeremy Grant, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
Talk to most of the coaching staffs around the league. What is the first thing they think about with Jeremy Grant? And it's that athleticism that comes to mind.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And it's great to see Grant take on a bigger role over time. Now a real focal point of this offense.
Henderson against Levert. Shoots over Henderson. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Portland leading by 8. Here's Bone. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one unmobile.
Well, the defense respects AD's ability to score, especially from that area on the floor. He becomes dangerous.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Ayton. Ayton hits them both.
And as a team, they're hovering around the high 80s from the free throw line. They've gotten better as the game has gone along, which is exactly what you want to see.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Bone passes to Henderson. Williams with the ball. Here's Bone. Shot clock at 5. Out to Henderson. Shoots over Levert. No good there. Portland again missing. Pass to Okoro. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Portland leading by 10. Here's Bone. Over Kingston. It's deflected, and he recovers it. The pass to Bone. Grant outside. Just 5 on the clock. Henderson, no good.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going in this quarter.
Okoro passes to Kingston. Now here's Levert. Passes to Kingston to end the cold streak. Offensive rebound. Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Allen. And for Portland, they're shooting in the fourth quarter down around 31%, not playing with as much energy here lately. Teardrop shot. Henderson, no good.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
LeVert the pass to Mobley. Back to LeVert. To the middle. Here's Allen. That's tipped. Second chance shot. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Grant. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Out of bounds, Portland takes possession. Now a timeout called by Portland. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan, and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, DeAndre Ayton.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. Here's Bone. Here's the kid. He dishes it to Okoro. Mobley wide open. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Trailblazers leading by 8. Henderson right side. On the wing, Williams. 6 on the shot clock. And he drives in. Here's Bone. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Cleveland's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. LeVert the pass to Allen. Back to LeVert.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there. It's really a tough break for the team foul.
So it's Cleveland with it. 8-point game. Here's Kingston.
And really, after that strong first half, he has been in quite a tailspin.
Here's Bone. Pass to Ayton. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Donovan Mitchell's checked in for LeVert.
One shot.
The Cavaliers trail by 11. Mitchell passes to Allen. Here's the kid. Back to Allen. Pass to Kingston. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Henderson against Mitchell. Henderson, no good.
He's getting good looks on the floor, but he simply cannot bury anything right now. He's got to stay confident, though, because everyone knows he can hit those shots.
Allen's shot is off. Portland leading by 11. To the inside. controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Fun to see fundamental basketball from Williams. Got the rebound and then right back offensively.
Here's a Okoro. A three-pointer, no good. And here's Portland, stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. To the middle. Here's Henderson. Cavaliers with the rebound.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
And got rid of it promptly. Mitchell wasting no time.
Down low. Shot's good by Bone.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's Kingston. A putback. Mobley on the follow. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 19 rebounds.
And that's just opportunistic basketball. Mobley carving out space and then cashing in on the second chance opportunity.
And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Mitchell with it. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Allen. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Well, he wanted to keep that shot from getting blocked, but in the process, he gave it no chance of going in because of how unbalanced he was on the fade.
From 11 feet away, and that's good for two.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Trailblazers.
Their superior ball handling won it for them.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And so checking out their record tonight, that'll mark win number 32 overall.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for DeAndre Ayton.
He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
Here's Bone. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin.
That's the end of the game.
This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time.
Oh boy. Okay. So obviously after watching a lot of all this, yeah, it looks like the internet didn't hold up and it did potato out a little bit during the games. But if you were able to stomach any of that and you stayed, I appreciate it. I highly doubt anybody did, and I highly doubt with the potato quality anyone's going to end up watching the reback on this. But it's all good. Hopefully I'll figure something out that'll keep this more consistent so that way I can actually continue to stream it. But the next time that I do stream, I am going to stream a different game to see if it's also, you know, the fidelity of the game itself. Like, the games being higher quality might be, you know, sucking the energy out of my internet. But yeah, as always, if you are watching this live, thank you for stopping in and checking out some of today's games. If you are watching this afterwards and you made it this far, can't even talk. Give yourself a pat on the back and drop a like, because, you know, you're a champion for doing that. And yeah, stay bald, stay frosty, everybody. I'll see you guys in the next stream.